Hi, I'm Alex. This is the Alex at Bat podcast. We'll have Jason Holmstrom start us off today.
So we're gonna get talking about some NFL news and some NBA news. We'll save the NBA for a second. So NFL wise, DeAndre Hopkins released by the Arizona Cardinals, and so I wanted to get your thoughts on why that was, why he's leaving, and where he potentially might be going. Because I've heard some rumors in the news about possible landing spots, but I want to get your take.
So, DeAndre Hopkins, it's been a rumor like all offseason about he could possibly get released or traded, but that he just ended up getting released. And about a week ago, he said his top five quarterbacks he wants to play with, and also his new expectations on his new team, like a top five defense, a really good coach, a really good quarterback. And he also listed his top five quarterbacks if you would like me to let them know. I don't remember them in exact order, but I definitely know he said Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson. So that's his top five quarterbacks he said he would love to play with. So I don't like if I had to eliminate the list, I already know the Eagles are probably off the list. They're not gonna be able to afford him just with all the cap space and stuff. He's probably gonna ask for a lot of money, and I just don't think the Eagles have the money to give him. I think the Ravens could be a good spot for him, and I'll say this because they just overpaid Odell Beckham during the offseason, I think, in my opinion. For a guy who hasn't played in a year and a guy who's been injured. So if DeAndre Hopkins wants his money, go to Baltimore.
Why was he released? Was it an injury thing, an age thing? I don't know how old the guy is. Do you have any light to shed on that? Why he got released and why he thinks he can? Did he actually think he's going to these teams, or this is like a fantasy wish list that he has, or is like he trying to put it out in the universe, like see who might bite on that and say, "Oh, really? DeAndre Hopkins wants to play for us?" Like, why did he leave, and why does he think he's going to any of those places?
So DeAndre Hopkins just listed like the quarterbacks he wants to play with. There's no like rumors, but there is saying they just said about a couple of days ago good top two favorite landing spots, and the Chiefs and the Bills as a top two, but they're just all rumors. But like it's not like a lot of teams that are interested in him. I think part of the reason why the Cardinals could have released him was that he's been injured the first 6 games this year, he got suspended 6 games. Last in 20, I think for like some drug thing or something like that. So he got suspended the first 6 games, but and then the 2021 season he was out he only played in like the probably like the first 8 or 9 games, maybe even less, and was out for the season. So he's just a liability, I think, to the Cardinals at this point. And I just think the Cardinals are pretty much a mess, regardless with DeAndre Hopkins or without. So definitely gonna be interesting to see what's going on with the Arizona Cardinals during the offseason. And DeAndre Hopkins.
So it sounds like DeAndre Hopkins has a little bit of baggage that comes with him, and rumor is that Jimmy G brought a little baggage with him to his new team, and that baggage got checked at the physical.
Yes. He when the people who do his physical, yeah, the doctors. Why do I sound stupid for that? But the doctors, yeah, when he had his physical, they said he needs foot surgery, and it's looking like they should honestly get rid of him, and that's like it's gonna mess up his whole contract and everything. Rumors saying that he could possibly get released. And then I think if that's the case, the Raiders are in big trouble with their quarterback position because, as we all know, Derek Carr got released during the offseason by the Las Vegas Raiders and went to the New Orleans Saints. So it's really going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the Las Vegas Raiders. There hasn't been a lot of good news. Devontae Adams said some stuff about the Las Vegas Raiders about how it's like frustrating to play over there, and stuff like that. So, and then I know he really wanted Aaron Rodgers. He tried to obviously recruit Aaron Rodgers during the offseason, but that didn't work out. So they're just in, like, I would say the Las Vegas Raiders, aren't like a contender of any source for, during the season.
Just trying to work their stuff out. Speaking of trying to